How to stamp a service agreement in My Tax portal. Is stamp duty only for employment contracts?
That is not correct. Stamp duty applies to all written instruments, not just employment agreements.
Is an unstamped agreement valid?
Yes, an unstamped agreement is still valid. However, it is not admissible in court until it is properly stamped. This means you cannot rely on it as evidence in legal proceedings unless stamp duty and penalties are paid.
Business owner confusion.
Many business owners sign service agreements every day, but very few know whether those agreements need stamp duty.
Stamp duty self-assessment starts the 1st of January 2026.
Did you know that stamp duty is now under a self-assessment system starting 1 January 2026? LHDN is rolling this out in phases.
Phase 1. Effective the 1st of January 2026.
Phase 1 covers instruments or agreements related to rental or lease, general stamping, for example, employment contracts, securities, for example, service agreements.
For stamping of rental or lease agreement, refer to my previous video, How to Stamp Your Tenancy Agreement. For stamping of employment contract, refer to my previous video, How to Stamp Employment Contract in Malaysia. And stamping of employment contract for salary below RM 3000 in Malaysia. What does self-assessment mean?
Under self-assessment, you are responsible to assess the correct stamp duty. You must submit the return within the prescribed time. LHDN can audit and review your submission.
What we will cover today.
In this video, we will discuss what is a service agreement, whether it requires stamp duty, how to stamp it using e-duty setum via MyTax.
What is a service agreement?
A service agreement is a legally binding contract between a service provider and a client. It sets out the terms and conditions under which services will be provided.
Examples of service agreements.
Common examples include cleaning service agreement, IT support service agreement, consulting service agreement.
Stamp duty on service agreements.
Stamp duty depends on the structure of the agreement. Definite time period. Stamp duty, 0.1% ad valorem on the total contract value. No definite time period. Stamp duty, 1% ad valorem on the value of the service. No fee details stated in the agreement. Stamp duty, RM10 fixed rate.
Who pays the stamp duty?
Generally, the service recipient has the obligation to make payment under the agreement, is liable to pay the stamp duty.
How to stamp a service agreement.
Log into MyTax, go to EasyH ACL Services, select Duty Setum, click East Stamp Duty.
Select Borang Permohonan. Select Penyeteman. At Maklumat M, select Security. Here's how to quickly stamp your agreement online. 1. Pick your office. Choose the nearest stamp office from the list. 2. Set the date. Enter the date the agreement was signed. 3. Click Seterusnya. Once the date is correct, hit the next button. One last tip. Remember, make sure to get it stamped within 30 days of signing to avoid any late penalties. Key in the subject or title of the agreement here. Then, click the Simpan Maklumadam. And you're done with this page. Next, go to Bahagian A, fill in your company information in Part 1, and fill in your client details in Part 2. Click Simpan. Now for Bahagian B, please be extra careful here, as this determines your stamp duty amount. 1. Enter the annual fees in the RM field. 2. Key in the duration if your agreement has a fixed period. 3. Click Simpan Bahagian B to save. It is important to fill this part correctly, as it will affect your stamp duty amount. Quick tip: agreements with a fixed duration are taxed at 0.1%. while those without are taxed at 1%. Accuracy is key. At Rumusan Pengiraan, the system will inform you that this is still not under self-assessment, and that this application will be sent to LHDN for assessment and approval. Finally, you are required to upload the agreement here. Go to the last tab, Perakuan. Tick the small box. Click Simpan. Check your details again. If correct, click Hantar. You are done. You need to wait patiently for LHDN to email you the approval email. First, check your notice Taxation you may print out for supporting before making payment. Ensure the stamp duty amount payable is correct. Then, you can generate the stamp duty certificate after payment has been made. Please attach this certificate with your agreement as proof of stamp. Now you can only print your certificate once. Please save a copy before print.
Do you have any questions? Drop them in the comment box. See you in our next video.
This content is provided for compliance training purposes. We will continue to share practical insights on tax and compliance topics in future training content.
Please like, share, and subscribe our channel.